January 3rd, there was a major explosion at a frac pad just 7 minutes from Salt Fork State Park. This was a Gulfport pad. Gulfport has a long track record of fines and accidents. They had just a few years ago had a multi-million-dollar fine from the EPA for pollution from its frac pads, 7 of them in Ohio, and one of them was the pad that exploded. And they were supposed to implement a lot of practices and things like releasing the pressure valves on the storage tanks. Who knows if they did it, but it was one of those storage tanks that exploded. And so just imagine if you saw that online, there was footage of it, flames leaping 100 feet into the air, a huge cloud of toxic smoke. It burned so hot that the volunteer fire department in the area could not put that fire out. They had to just wait for it to burn all the stuff that was in that tank and just burn itself out, which took 18 hours. And in that time, they had to evacuate people in the area, they had to close the roads. And this was just a few miles from Salt Fork. So imagine we have fracking pads being set up just outside the park to frack the park. Imagine if this had happened there. How would you evacuate people from a 20,000 acre park? How would you, what would that do to the air and the land and the water in the park and near the park? What would it do to the wildlife who live in the park? So this is why 30 organizations signed a letter to Governor